So, death comes again. I've seen more death in the last 14 years than I have seen in the rest of my life, all combined. Who died today? Well, it was a chicken, and it was an important chicken. This hen, came with a rooster that I got in Bosque. Nice rooster, nice hen. I was looking forward to them increasing the genetic diversity of the flock. There were some conflicts early on with the rooster and the other rooster that was here. You know how cocks are. And so after some time, that cock flew the coop and got killed, probably by dogs. Well, the hen became kind of a solo hen, and chickens and hens are very territorial, very into their social group, you know. It's not a good way to be, but that's how people are, that's how chickens are, that's how things go. Anyway, she tried to have some babies, she tried to sit on some eggs, and she had, I think, one or two, and they died. It was probably the wrong time of the year. This is years ago. And then she had a false pregnancy, sort of, where she sat on some eggs, and then we checked after the 22, 21 days, and there was no eggs there. So she was sitting on eggs that didn't exist. Really wants to be a mom. She's a lonely hen, you know. Well, about 20 days ago, I noticed she was sitting on some eggs again, and I checked the eggs this time, and there were 2 eggs, and I was very pleased. She was going to have some little chicks to take care of and have some friends. Well, today, on the 20th day, I went out there and check on her, you know, and I don't see her on the eggs. And so I look around, and where is she? She's outside of the coop. She's outside the fence. That's not a safe place to be. So I go out and I grab a dog and put the dog in a secure location, and I'm going to go try and get this hen to put her back in there so she can sit on her eggs again, because the eggs have to be at a very specific temperature for a very long time in order for them to develop and hatch. And I'm very interested in, you know, that occurring. Now there's a bunch of vines and everything around it, so I'm in there and trying to get in it without getting too scratched up, you know, and I don't got a shirt on or anything, and I'm already a little scratched up in general. So I'm trying to get at her, and she doesn't understand I'm trying to help her. It's not her fault, I guess. And so while I'm trying to do that, and I'm stuck in these branches and doing things, Mayhem, a different dog, comes really quick in, and the chicken's all scared and running, and Mayhem's running, and I'm trying to get out of the branches, and so I get over there, and by the time I get there, the hen is dead. Now, I haven't lost a hen in over a year, so you know, it's a sad thing, because part of my job as a owner of domesticated animals is to protect them. And in this case, you know, I need a higher fence. I need fences without vines around them. Whatever. There's always to second guess this, and you can comment and be an asshole if you want. Everybody else is almost. But anyway, it's sad for me. And so now I've got these 2 eggs sitting there, which I'll candle tomorrow. Candling means that you stick a light behind the egg and you see if it's developed or not. It could be that these weren't even developing anyway. But it's still sad. I suppose if I had an incubator, then I could stick them really quickly in the incubator and try and complete the process. They're so close, probably. In general, incubating eggs is a way better idea than having chickens raise them themselves. There's some controversy on that. But anyway, it's a sad day when something dies. It's the end of her, you know. It's the end of a good chick, a good hen. And, you know, I guess I'm used to death, but I'm not used to it. I don't like it. You know, and she lived isolated, and now I've got all these other ones. There's now probably 40 hens out there now. Some of them are roosters. Some of them will die. I mean, you learn things when you're raising chickens about social behavior and social behavior groups. A lot of this stuff applies to people too, unfortunately. Another death today was a raven. I actually just found it today. Ravens are very territorial. They're huge birds, like big, 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 big birds. They steal eggs, by the way. Well, they used to. Anyway, I went up to a tree where they have a nest, and I found a dead raven, partially decomposed with feathers all around it. We'll collect the feathers, and no worries, there'll be more ravens. They have babies, but I don't know how this one died. I did find some Legos near it, and ravens are curious animals that like cool things. And I have had some kids over who have played with Legos. So maybe some Legos got left out. Maybe a raven stole Legos. This is all conjecture, by the way. Stole Legos and then ate one of them and then died because of that. Now, this would be a case where we're trying to increase and support wildlife in the space, but even minor acts, minor things that we do, could destroy that life. So we have to be hyper conscious about every single item that we create. And I mean, I could go on a big long list of all the ways in which we can kill stuff. Humans are very good at killing wildlife, and in ways that you might not expect. In any case, we're going to gather the feathers up and use them for art projects and stuff. And you know, maybe it didn't die because of Legos. Maybe it was just old. And there's probably baby ravens out there. Every year they try and make some more. But, you know, more death today, which of course makes me think about my own death, as all death does. And I'm not quite ready to die yet. I have some risks, but the project's not done. I have people I want to serve. I have extreme and interesting, intense experiences I want to give to people, and I need to make the project sustainable without me, so that I can die in peace. It's just a chicken. I'll keep working on things and improving them. In a way, it's great. There's things you learn, and you can't learn it all from books, and you can't even learn it all that quickly from experience. You have to have a very high level of awareness and experiment and try things, and sometimes you have to watch a hen die because a smart, nice dog decided to murder the hell out of it. Over and out.